Change of tactics now. I'm on the fast glass. There's only so much of the pulling on a DI7 I can do. My arm just doesn't handle it very well these days. Not so much my arm, more my shoulder, but that's obviously an old age thing. So now I've got a booby and a fab on a fast glass, just trying to get the fish feeding just under the surface. Pulling a little bit, just trying to get them to show. I think, Tony, you in the floater?
Yeah, I'm on the float. I've got a couple of damsels on at the moment, one with a bit of a weighted head on the point.
Okay.
See what happens, but I think now we're closer to the shore. I think we've got more of a chance with these lines than we would have in the deeper water. So still nothing showing on top.
Nothing showing at all on the top.
Nothing at all. Talking about helping people out on Facebook, the guy that was in the shop, and he says, oh, and he recognised me from the Facebook group, and he said, oh, thanks for putting that the information about that fly that you were using with the green head. He said they're sold out within the next day. They're sold out. So they can't get any, I haven't got any more. I said, you sell them in the shop. He says, oh yeah, we're sold out in no time. Apparently one guy was struggling. He'd been out in the boat, and he says, oh, try these, and he went and caught, I don't know how many fish he caught, but he certainly did a lot better once he tried this fly.
You never think of that, do you, really?
No. He says, oh yeah, thanks for that. So well, I'm glad I've helped somebody out.
This is where you'd expect the fish to be if they're
definitely
in and around the fry.
Yeah, definitely here.
Oh!
Oh. Oh. Got him?
No.
Ooh. That was a better fish.
Well, it shows the technique works. That was a nice...
You're just pulling it off, were you?
Just pulling it. Yeah, I was doing the hang. When I did the hang, I saw the bow in the water. I must have followed it all the way in.
Yeah.
I was starting to... I was getting to the point where I actually didn't think I had confidence in these flies. One just came out of the water right behind us there.
I heard something. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I can see.
Oh, Tony!
You don't wind.
You did that last year as well. You were prematurely pulling it out. Oh, I had one there as well. I had a bit of a tug there, yeah. Didn't take, but I felt it. Oh, it's coming. Is
it?
It's
still there?
It swam right up and around the fly.
Fantastic.
It was only a small stockie, like, but it shows that. Well, we've seen fish here.
Yes, this is
probably the ones that have been in the bay that have maybe come out because of pressure.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, it's a good point.
Now this is usually a good spot here, Tony. There's a deep water drop off of the shelf here.
Is there, right?
I normally go and wade. It's the only place I wade in this spot because the fish. That was a fish that followed your fly there.
No, I think it's me splashing.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
This is because this is when I was getting them on Daddy's last year. I waded out into the flats.
This way called a magic tree, is it?
No, magic tree's further in the bay. They've cut it down as well.
What, round the cut here?
Yeah.
Is it?
Magic trees was to the...
It's no wonder I couldn't find the damn thing. If they'd chopped it down.
Yeah, they chopped down my tree. Because I was standing next to the one further up and I thought, I'm convinced it was further up the bay than this.
Yeah.
And then I found the stump and I thought, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Was it a big tree? No. I can't remember there being a tree there.
I've got the pictures, I can prove it. I have the pictures and I have the video.
You have the video as well. Camera never lies.
So we're in the first cast in Church Bay. I've got a tip line on. And this fish had a go at it about 3 or 4 times before it took. I felt about 3 or 4 little nudges and then eventually it took. I haven't seen it yet. I just decided that I thought I'd put the tip line on because it's a little bit sunny, and I thought maybe the fish would maybe just be under the surface. Apparently the stockies are supposed to be quite good, so I don't know if this, but then again we were fooled this morning. We thought we had a monster and it turned out to be small, so I don't want to tempt fate by saying this is a nice fish again without. I don't know what it's on. I've got a fab, a UV cruncher in the middle, and a booby on the point. And I've no idea what fly it's taken. I suspect, I wouldn't be surprised if it's been attracted in by the fab and the booby and taken the imitative pattern. It is. I'm at least trying to get it around the right side of the boat. I wouldn't be surprised if this is hooked on the side. If it's come, Tony. It's not big at all. No. There's another one just to the side of it. There's fish in this area, Tony. Come on, you're going back. You've been on for a while. Come on. Yeah, I've landed a million fish. I wonder if there's two on. It's a double hookup.
Two on?
Yep, it's a double hookup. Oh, what do you do? I wonder why it felt. Right, oh yeah, there's one on each. Give me the net, Tony. This is. Oh! Would you believe it? Seriously. Oh, I wondered why it was so hard to get in. Double hookup. Right, we'll let that one go first because it's unhooked and it seems okay. So that one's, yes, that's going nicely. See if I can get some water in the gills. You know how you give it?
Yeah, probably alright.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah. Would you believe it? Right, well that was totally unexpected. I got a tip-off from Craig Barr about this spot. He said there was fish in and around Buoy 14, which is exactly where we are. And he said try a tequila fab and a tequila booby. Now, he didn't say be prepared to get a fish on both flies at the same time. So that's my first ever double hookup on camera. We missed the beginning because I wasn't filming. I decided not to film because we've not had anything for ages now. I was trying to conserve some of the battery. So let's go back and see if we can actually get more.
See if I can get one.
Yes, Tony. That's your mission. Now I got that on a 3-foot fast tip line, and the fish, took with the flies were on the drop. I felt about 2 or 3 takes before it actually took properly. I saw it boil at the fly, and then I felt little nudges, and then I just left the fly in one place, and 2 fish took it at the same time. Oh, that's another one. Well, there are definitely fish in this area. First cast on 2 consecutive drifts. That is a 3-foot fast, Tony, is it?
I don't know, no idea.
No, what you've got on you've got a 3-foot fast tip line on.
I'm not sure what it is.
You're not sure what it is?
No idea.
I'm not going to mess around with this. I'm going to try and get this one in quickly. These fish think they're bigger than they are, Tony.
They do, don't they? Okay, well.
It's not big.
You let that sink at all or not?
Sorry?
You let it sink at all?
I'm pretty much fishing at static, Tony. I just threw the line in and let it, I think it just was naturally the sink tip taking it down.
Right. Oh.
What?
Oh, just followed me up.
There must be a lot of fish in here, Tony.
Yeah, another one out, just out to you.
Oh, that's come off. Excellent. Yeah, that saved me a bit of hassle.
Yeah, one just come out in front of you there.
Good. I don't mind that coming off. I was actually getting a bit fed up with unhooking them, so it's done it for me. When you consider what this morning,
yeah,
we've been in places where we haven't felt anything,
no,
and then you come in here and then it's like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just doing this, Tony. I threw the tip out and just let it, and I'm letting the tips just taking the flies down. Maybe a gentle figure of 8.
Yeah.
I'm not moving the fly much.
That take the point fly as well? Booby.
Yeah.
Booby.
Yeah. Must be a lot of fish in here to be getting that much.
Yeah, in that much interest so quickly. Well, for you anyway.
It doesn't help that you know it's a 3-foot fast tip, but you don't know what tip you've got. Sorry.
It's more than 3 foot. I think it's 6 foot, but I don't know how quickly it's going down. I haven't got these technical lines, you see. It's just, I think it came with one of the reels that I bought,
right,
just on a cassette. It's definitely a sink tip of some sort.
A sink tip of some sort.
I could say something technical, but it wouldn't be right.
And we've got different approaches. I have got to know what I've got. Oh, that was one again.
Another one.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Yeah,
That went at it twice.
Can't go pull.
I had 2 pulls.
Yeah.
It's almost a fish a chuck here, Tony. Well, for me anyway. I think a 3-foot fast tip works better than a 3-foot something.
3 foot something.
A something tip.
It's an orange something.
If I was you, Tony, I'd stick a floater on maybe.
I've just had a flat, yeah. Well, maybe with these flies, yeah. I didn't have these flies on before with the floater.
Because they're going to be looking up.
Yeah.
Better to be above them. If your tip's too fast and it's taking them down.
Yeah. Definitely a depth issue somewhere.
So that was 3 fish in 2 casts.
Yeah, yeah. And then a pull next cast, wasn't it?
And a pull the next cast, yeah. What's interesting is the boat behind us hasn't seen us catching.
No. Is he gone? Is he
no,
gone?
he's not. He's gone. So we've got this to ourselves. He might have just missed them.
You saw you playing that fish though?
Did he?
Yeah. Sure, because Cameron looked behind. That was Cameron, wasn't it?
It was Cameron. I don't see that. Oh, it came in. Again. Oh, it is on. It's on.
It's still on, is it?
Yeah, I think it must have come back. So that's what, 4 fishing, 5 casts?
Yeah.
Starting to look like I know what I'm doing.
It's got to look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you don't know what you've got on.
No, that's true.
Tony, I would put a floater on.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I can think is if you're not getting anything and you've got similar flies, you're below them. Why do we keep going behind the boat?
Look where I am.
This is on the fab.
Okay. On the top dropper.
Yeah, top dropper. Yeah, it's on the top, it's on the fab. Oh, this is a bit boring. I've only managed to catch one at a time. I'm obviously losing my touch. That fish can't go back.
No, really.
I haven't got anything to kill it with. I've just killed a fish with a rod tube. I can't remember the last time I had a day when I lost count of how many fish I've caught. Particularly in Rutland Water this year, Tony.
Yeah. About spacing, what have you got between your flies? How much?
So, my usual,
6
probably
feet.
6 feet.
Yeah.
6 feet to the top dropper, 6 feet to the middle nymph, and 6 feet to the point. My usual standard spacing.
You've had 3 casts without a fish, John.
I'm losing it. I'm slipping. God, that was a mad 10 minutes.
Wow.
We didn't come through Clarton with the motor either.
No.
I
No,
took us well out the zone, so we
Yeah.
weren't
Oh yeah.
anywhere near.
I don't think we've disturbed them at all.
Yep.
It must be pretty different to what I'm doing.
I don't know. I can't think I'm doing anything different.
No.
It must be the tip, Tony. I think you must be below them. That, because you don't know what that tip is.
No. No.
Oh, that's come off.
Is it? Definitely something to do with the line.
Catch and release. I don't really mind. You've had the funny part. I'd rather that they did that than what happened to the last one. You know, taking it right down and having to be killed. I really hate that.
No, I don't like that. So yours is a fast tip, is it?
3 foot fast, yep. I had another one there.
Mine can't be going deeper than yours.
Tony, I don't know. I just know that.
I know it's crucial, but you'd thought I'd be able to get something, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Clearly, there's something about this 3 foot fast tip. It must just be stopping at the right depth.
Yes.
Or getting down to the right depth fast enough. There's definitely something, because the takes are quite.
The fish can't be at the same depth all the time though, can they?
They often will be. You see, in competition fishing, it can be the difference. What you'll often find is you'll have to switch from the 3 foot to the 12 foot because they move down, or they move up, or. So we're back at Buoy 14. So far I've had 7 and lost 3. And they've all been on the booby on the point, apart from one went during the double hookup, which took the fab on the top dropper. they've completely ignored the nymph in between. The 3 foot fast tip is making all the difference. I'm not actually having to do anything. The fish are striking themselves, I'm just throwing the line out, figuring of 8 just to keep in touch, and then the takes are ferocious. And Tony's got a fish! Hey. Nice one, Tony. Excellent, yeah. Got it. And away. Well done, Tony. Fish seem to be very densely concentrated in this zone. We've had them in other places, but there's nothing like the concentration of fish that seem to be here. Don't know what it is, whether they've been stocked here or they've just gathered here. No idea why, but this is the place where the fish seem to want to feed. And they're not close in like they have been. They're a good 70, 100 yards out. Just literally next to this 14 buoy. When we're in the vicinity of the 14 buoy, we seem to get takes. We've not seen any fish on the surface. You wouldn't know there were fish here if they weren't taken, and because there's nothing shown on the surface at all. Yeah, if you came here now and fished here, you wouldn't stay for 5 minutes. So thanks for coming out fly fishing Rutland Water with us today. It's been an interesting day. Ended up with 7 fish. Tony's had 1. Should have had loads more, but just really graphically illustrated today how changeable Rutland can be. The spot that we're in now was on fire 3 hours ago. In fact, 2 hours ago. And now it's completely dead. So if you've liked this video, please make sure you hit the like button. And I'd be delighted if you'd subscribe to the channel to see more of my fishy adventures.